Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today I want to check out the Asylum dual-wield weapons. So those are new weapons that will come with the Clockwork City DLC. What are they doing? Basically, you see, when you deal damage with Whirlwind, you add 10 seconds to your active twin slashes. Lacerate and Blade Cloak over time effects. This effect can occur once per cast of those abilities. Now, the question is this better than our current setup here? There is, like, at the moment we are on the PTS here and there's a few bugs going around. I really hope they will get fixed next week or like in 2 weeks, so we can properly test things. First off, I do not think that they will actually outperform like this kind of setup. I have Hunting's Rage, 2 Fanged and then 2 Valley Dref. Hunting's Rage weapons here. The Maelstrom Bow on the back bar. Now you also see them, they changed the Maelstrom weapons. Now it's a set bonus. So your volley will not get buffed by infused anymore. So we can use another weapon enchantment or something else. Like I said, enchantment's most likely a little bit buggy at the moment, but we will see how it goes. Doesn't really matter. So with this setup, obviously the rotation is, like always, pretty simple. Heavy attack after each other. No, sorry, wait, wrong. Oh, heavy attack, and every time we use a bit like a damage over time effect, and then here we do the light attacks. Now, how does that look when we use Asylum weapon? So first off, it will complicate the rotation by a lot. That's probably the biggest issue with those weapons, because you can't just reapply dot after dot. Because now we also have to use Thrive in Chaos. So this lasts 8 seconds, this lasts 15 seconds, and this lasts 9 seconds. So those abilities will get 10 seconds on top of their timer, right? So every second rotation we basically don't have to use Deadly Cloak and Rending Slashes, because the Asylum weapons kinda give them a longer duration. Like I said, in PvP it's another story. Might be interesting to use, because your dots will last longer. However, as you know, you can purge dots and all that kind of stuff, so will it really be that useful? Maybe not. That's the thing. Like, it's really easy to purge dots. So, like, does it matter whether your dot runs for 9 seconds or 19 seconds when the other dude purges it anyway after 4 seconds? Doesn't matter at all. That's the main problem. Now in PvE, how does it look? So I'm just gonna show you really quickly. Let me actually get ulti. Like I said, I just tried something. It's not a perfect rotation or whatsoever. It kind of feels weird. You have to use Steel Tornado, obviously. But that's another thing. You kind of have to drop Vigor, because you want those abilities here. Sure, you could drop Noxious Breath, but is it really worth it? That's the other question. Probably not. Now let's see how this goes. So I have 5 Hunting's Rage pieces on my body armor with 5 2 Fanged and then the 2 Asylum weapons. You need to have slotted both. Right? It's a two item set. So let's give this a try. I don't know, I mean, I made a lot of mistakes, etc. It's just so annoying to, like, instead of having a proper rotation, every second rotation you do a heavy attack and a tornado, and just a heavy attack and then a weapon swap. You kind of don't know what to do then. There is probably still like a better solution, like in terms of rotation or whatsoever. But I mean, with my normal setup before, I had 34k. And now here with this setup, I have like 33k. So it's basically more or less the same. But why would you go through the trouble to have a complicated rotation if you just can go to your old setup with the like Valley Dref and the Hunting's Rage, for example? It doesn't make any sense. So do I think those weapons are useful? Not really. Like I said, it's just a really complicated rotation. You lose your monster set. That's another big issue. Then in PvP it's the same thing. Sure, it might be nice that those things, like that the dots, etc. do have a longer duration. But the problem is, you can just cleanse most of those the enemy dots anyway, so what does it help you? So overall, I really don't think those weapons are good. I just tested it on a stem DK because every time I try to create another character, I get crash. So I'm really stuck on my stem DK. Maybe for a Stamina Templar or maybe for a Stem Zork, it might look more interesting. Because a Stem Zork has cheaper ultimate. And he has kinda more space to actually, like instead of bound armaments, you could slot Steel Tornado and other stuff. Then again, there's still a lot of bugs around. Maybe some things might change. They still might change a few like of the bonuses here and all that kind of stuff. So this is just a first impression. What are your thoughts on those Asylum like weapons from the dual wield, Chaotic Whirlwind? Do you think they're useful or not? Please let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching and see you soon. Cheers.